Hello, everybody. This is Dale and Roy. And Roy and Dale. We're with you from Northridge High School up in Vandalia area, where we just played the Polar Bears, and we froze them out. It was an 8-0 a shutout. What'd you see?
So some decent hitting. Nick Dilhoff had a bomb double. He had 2 hits. Isaiah Boss had a big double, drove in 2 runs. Luke had 2 hits. And we had 3 pitchers getting ready for the big doubleheader on Saturday, combined on a shutout. So Ryan Edgerton pitched 2 innings. Nate Scanlon came in and pitched 2 in a little bit, and Isaac Scanlon pitched the final 3.
Yeah. So they did a pretty good job. I mean, it was the whole team kind of contributed today, and I think that's probably what you're going to hear from Coach Adams when he gets over here. It really was a team effort, and picking the player of the game was a little bit difficult because there were so many opportunities for some things. So if you'll stand by, Coach Doug will be over here in just a second, and we'll be right back. Everyone, we're back with Coach Doug. A little cool out here, a little rainy out here. We wasn't sure we was going to get this one in, but an 8-0 victory over the Polar Bears. We put them back in the freezer. What do you think?
Hey, they're a D3 school. They play in the SWBO, which is a tough conference. They play in the same league with Carlisle, Preble Shawnee, Waynesville, Madison. So they play good competition. We just wanted to. We played 1 game in 10 days, which has actually hurt us, and we need to play some baseball games. So I used pitching staff by committee. Everybody threw about 30 pitches just to get some work because we haven't played. So we can get ready for Saturday. It was a good win.
I'm taking those.
We'll take it. You know, even if you don't wear a pitch or something like that, you get booed. I actually got booed today because I went over there and said we got a no hitter going, and I turned around and get back. Before I get back to the other side of the dugout, they got a hit.
That's how it works.
And
And I'm Mr. Superstition in my dugout. You know better than that. If we have a good inning going, you better not leave your spot. You got to stay in the same spot, right? So, but hey, it was a good job, and good battle by our guys. I thought the second or third time through the order, we got a little better in the batter's box. We still got some work to do. We need to get some extra work, so add 1 to 1.
So what do you think of it, Roy? What you got?
No, we had at least a couple decent good hits there. Isaiah Boss hit one over the right fielder's head. Nick had a good shot in the gap. I thought we ran the bases fairly well. A couple times at third base. But
yeah, made a couple of stupid mistakes on the bases at third base, but for the most part, we ran our base running system pretty well. And there's one rule that we don't break, and we broke that one today twice, so that wasn't very smart. But hey, we're good kids. They battle as always. Maybe they were reading their press clippings for being in the Dayton Daily News, right?
Could be. Yeah. So if you didn't see the Dayton Daily News, there's an article in there about our young men that you should go and check it out online or go buy it at your favorite newsstand. So we had some notable plays out there. Carnegas, we did another squeeze play bunt. Once again, executed. I mean, how many times have we executed that play this year?
A decent amount. That's pretty good. That's good baseball. Yeah, Luke's a good player. He's a guy you can trust in that situation. So yeah, no, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah. So we had him, Lauder, ground ball to score a run. Sometimes an out is a productive at bat.
Yeah, no, I mean, you got a job to do. Every day when we're in the batting cage, our guys don't get to just swing the bat like a lot of teams, right? They get mad at me sometimes. When you get in the batting cage, you bunt the first, you bunt the third, you squeeze, you hit and run, you move them, you score them, and if you do it all correctly, I'll give you 3 free swings.
There you go.
So when we do the little things right, it pays off, and obviously, as you saw, we didn't hit the ball real well today. We weren't on time very much. But what we did do was we moved them over, we put it in play, we got bunts down, we ran the base as well. And, sometimes when you got good pitching and you don't give up any runs, right? That's enough.
Well, you know what? If you give up 0, you stand a pretty good chance of winning all the games.
For sure.
And let's also give a shout out to Mr. JT Melcher out there in left field. He wasn't hesitant. He wasn't shy. He said, "I'm going to come in on that ball," and man, he made a nice play.
JT has proven to be one of our top outfielders defensively. He's not real ready on the offensive end just yet. He's a freshman, but he can go get it in the outfield. So that was a great play. Hope he's okay. That was a hard bump. JT did a great job defensively. In the outfield, we've been very fortunate with how our guys have stepped up. We've had 3 catchers out there with the Scanlon boys and Caleb, and Caleb's been unbelievable. JT made a diving catch, and JT's allowed us the ability to play Nate Scanlon at first base in this situation with naming out. So, JT's been a big cog in our wheel, and in the batter's box today, the outfielders continue to produce. Nate, Isaac, Caleb had a huge day at the plate. I think he's the player of the game. He was on 3 times, broke a cardinal rule, but other than that, he was pretty good. And so I think Caleb Thomas player of the game.
Well, that's excellent.
But
Caleb.
tomorrow night he'll be our starting pitcher.
Oh, Caleb! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, get up here, dude. Number 10, Caleb Tomlin. So what do you think? You get player of the game, you got on the base 3 times. Coach, at your first at-bat said, get on your backside, hit that ball to the right side of the field, and what did you do?
I mean, next pitch, I waited, stuck my hands out, hit it right right in center. Nice base hit. I mean, a war pitch at the plate. We could have done a lot more of that today, but that's all right. We got hits, so.
And then you had another walk at the end, and then you did also have one at bat there where the shortstop made a good play on it. Let's be real, he made a pretty good play on it, and I don't remember who it was out there that got doubled off, but I mean that's just a case of being wrong place, wrong time. Maybe we have a retreat step or something there. So that's 3 out of 4 times on base. Roy, did you see anything from him in particular that?
No, it's just getting, like Coach said, getting the rust out and getting back into the game. It's good to have a good win, and makes good plays in the outfield. And
yeah, they hit the ball to you in the outfield out there. You make a play of it here right on the line, and a ball that looked like it had come off the bat pretty good there. So, as I've been telling Isaiah and some of them other boys, you don't get a trophy, you get a handshake. But since I'm your son, and since I'm your daddy, you get a hug. So, player of the game, Mr. Caleb Tomlin. Tomorrow we have a game scheduled against Purcell Marion. It's going to be down at the Reds Youth Academy. It's exit number 7 off of Highway 75, Interstate 75. As Coach said, this was the first game we played. We only had 1 game in the last 10 days, so the boys need chances to get more at-bats, to see live pitching. That's what we're going to get tomorrow. Apparently you're going to get the ball tomorrow, so you'll be prepared for that. And then on Saturday, we're going to have our big doubleheader. And all you Warriors, Warrior Nation, you better get out. You better come up to Troy. We need to get a bus. We need to take everybody up to Troy. Let's have more fans than they do at their own place. How cool would that be? So that's it from here for me. I'm Dale.
Roy.
And you're
Caleb.
And you're the Pod. We'll catch you on the flip side. We are out.